Hello, welcome to episode 4 on how to win UO. I did say we were going to talk about trapping and scouting, but we're going to put that on the back burner and talk about some basic Magery. Now, one of the important things that I need to mention about Magery, if you're using the enhanced client, all of your macros need to be target cursor. You don't want to have it set to stored or current because otherwise it does the spells immediately. I'll come on to that in a sec. Okay, there's a little bug on the classic client. That means that if you're living outside of the US, it doesn't save macros to the number pad properly. So I'll just show you what we need to do. So we're going to open our macros tab. We're going to set a spell to the number pad. I'll just find one. Here's one I found earlier. And see how it's spelled, capital N-U-M. Now we're going to need to go to C drive profiles, electronic arts, Online Classic, and look for a file called key names. Apparently this is legal. We're opening the key names file and we're going to make sure where it shows the number pad keys that they match those in UO. So by default I think it says capital N, lowercase u, lowercase m. Just change those all to capitals and you should be able to save on the number pad. So you save that file. Don't forget to back up that key names file, so copy it, save it somewhere else, because every time UO patches you're going to have to keep replacing that file. Also back up your macros as well, I'll go through that later. Okay, there were loads of different Mage based templates out there, but I'm just going to go through some basic Magery principles that you can use on all templates. So we're going to start off, the smaller the circle spell, the quicker the cast. That's the basic principle. And as we go up the circles, longer casting times, but you'll notice different delays in the spells. This is where we're going to talk about how to mage fight. The first rule of Magery is the first spell that you're going to hit someone with is Curse. Otherwise you're never going to do any damage. Once you get cursed, all your resists drop to 60. If their resists aren't dropped, you're just not going to do enough damage. So any spells dumped on someone when they're not cursed are, in my opinion, a waste. Most of the spells that we cast have got a delay in the effect, like Magic Arrow and Fireball. When we cast them, they don't hit instantly, but there are a few spells like Weaken, Harm, Poison and Lightning. When as soon as you hit that mouse wheel, they will hit instantly. I'll show you why this is important. The basic premise of Magery is that when your concentration is disturbed, it actually takes you longer to recover and cast another spell. It's not just the case that disturbing your concentration will stop you from casting. There's a small delay in when you can then cast the next spell. This is crucial. If you've ever seen two good mages duel, you'll notice them using the weaken spell a lot on each other, and you might be thinking, why are they doing that? It doesn't do any damage. I'm going to show you how it can be used for both defense and offense. I'm just going to get my guildmaster to demonstrate here. PJ, can you harm spam me, please? Curse me first. Okay, PJ's going to harm spam me. Now, normally, obviously it's a really quick spell. you just in Marnie through it. If you try to do a greater heal, you're going to get fizzled. But with the weakened spell, what we can do is, if you time it when he's casting the spell, there we are, it fizzled its spell, and even though harm's quite a quick spell to cast, I was able to get that greater heal in. Okay, if you time things correctly, you don't have to actually disturb someone's concentration in order to get a greater heal in. Let me just demonstrate. PJ, can you spam lightning on me, please? Now, lightning and greater heal are the same circle and about the same casting time. So if I try and cast it, he's going to fizzle it. So what you can do is, if you're looking at when he's casting it, wait until it hits you and then go for the heal. I was a bit slow, but I'll still manage to get it in. There you go. See, as long as your concentration's not disturbed, you can get that greater heal in. So I've shown how weaken can be used in defence. Now we're going to see it in attack, and we're also going to use the delays in the spells to our advantage, so we can stack them on the target. So we'll get the target down on health a bit. We'll go to poison him. He'll go to cure, and we fizzle, fizzle, let the poison tick, my spell, then weaken to disturb, lightning, lightning. And no matter what level the poison, the first tick is always after 2 or 3 weakens, and it ticks. So what we're going to do in a mage duel is basically you want to be constantly looking at what your target is casting. You don't want to look at what anyone else is doing, because you need complete concentration. You should know where all your keys are. Something you want to note when playing with friends is when I in Marnie myself, it's healing 13, 12, 13. PJ, can you in Marnie me, please? But when your friends do it, if you see that, they heal a lot more, so it's better to cross heal rather than heal yourself. So they're the basic principles of Magery. The same principles are true for Necro, Mystics, and I'll leave you to practice that out in the field. Next week's topic. What's next week's topic, boss?
Know your enemy.
Cheers, PJ.